Hey guys, it's Keviolah, and welcome to my Let's Play The Sims 4 Big Brother Challenge. Today we say goodbye to either Hayley or Mandy, and say hello to our new head of household. Who goes home? Who runs the house? Let's find out. Alright, welcome back. So we just had the veto competition where Boston, once again, won the power of veto, but decided not to use it on anybody. So that meant that Mandy, look at her sitting in the seat, and Hayley are up for eviction tonight, and one of them will be going home. Which is kind of upsetting. As I say this for everybody, it's always upsetting for me, but right now we have the two packs between, we have Hayley and Mandy's pact, and Boston and Amari's pact going against each other. Which is cool because Dwayne is not in any pact with anybody else, and he doesn't have really a great relationship with anyone. So in order for Dwayne to make any waves in this house, he has to get rid of both pacts. So one person from Mandy's pact, and one person from Boston's pact. Otherwise, he's guaranteed to be going home next week. However, he does have the chance to win the power of veto on Sunday. So hopefully things will work in his favor. There was Tyler running around right there. But right now, before we do our eviction ceremony tomorrow in the game, it's time to build up some relationships. Oh. I still haven't cleaned up this room from the last jury buyback competition. Wow, it's been that long. Ooh. So it looks like a lot of people want to become friends with Dwayne. It's probably just because he's new, but it's gonna help. It's gonna help Dwayne out a little bit. So, where are you going? Bye! What? Dwayne can still join a pact, but it has to be completely new. So it would be best if he forms a pact with one of the women, because once Mandy or Hayley goes home this week, that pact is officially done. The pact that was originally Mandy, Hayley, and Boston is completely dissolved. Which means whoever stays in the house can form a pact with Dwayne. What is Boston doing? He's imagining Dylan. What is he doing?
Yip, zagu zagu, Hogan.
I know they're like, everyone's like, I want to talk to Dwayne. Dwayne's like, I want to be alone. I'm hungry. You know what I'm gonna do? Take a nap in a jacuzzi instead. What? She's like, so don't vote me out. Please. He's like, bye. Dude, you still want to become friends? You're not friends with Dwayne yet? You want to go cloud gaze with him? It's like friendship triangle going on over here. Well, look at that. We have a new alliance starting. I think we have another alliance though.
Veruda.
That was a joke about fashion. Everyone wants to become friends with Dwayne. Forget Boston. They're like, hey, I heard you're the head of a household. You're about to send us home. I really like, video games.
Yips? Punky Steve.
Yips? Video?
Mumba Yalik Doba.
Oh, Zagu Warba.
Barza.
Nabakuzip?
Okay, why don't you guys do your cloud gazing? You've been wanting to do this all day. How did they get outside? Oh my god! How did they get outside? Get back in here. Now. We can't! Then how did she get outside in the first place? No. Not playing this game. You're grounded. You need to take that nap. It's almost time for the eviction ceremony. And the head of household competition, which I have been working so hard this entire game to set up. And it's very, like, there's nothing to it. There's nothing going on in this competition, but it took so long for me to set up. But you'll see when we get there. These are your two nominees. One of them will be going home this week. The once powerful reigning pact dissolved. All by a dweeb. They're just staring at each other. It's kind of creepy. Like, he's like sweating. Like, hi, Dwayne. What's happening to my Sims? Like, no one's moving. Don't you move. I cannot be distracted. I said don't move. No. Look at this. Stop. You don't move. Because I am Mandy. And I am the best. Don't you dare! Swimming's right? I love swimming. Swimming, right? Don't you believe it? Swimming's like the best thing to do in the world. Right? I just think we should, right? Right? I think we should definitely, totally all be swimming at a time like this. Swimming is life. You should always be swimming, right? I'm going to get to that eviction ceremony. They don't want to go home. That's what's happening. All right, it's time for the eviction ceremony. You will not recognize this person, but that's Mandy. She looks just like Hayley. Oh my goodness. But I love these dresses that they're wearing. Oh my god. Yeah, so everyone's here. So, in a moment, Boston and Amari will vote to evict either Hayley or Mandy. But first, Hayley and Mandy have a chance to plead their case. So we'll start off with Hayley first. All right.
Oh. Brongi? DZ Bobna.
Oh, whoopee gorsh.
Whoopee gorge.
Tribnathenib.
Pondo Quibspana yen. Uh-huh.
I still don't understand why they have to all switch seats to do the same thing.
Gorba.
Oh, that is.
Uh-huh. Forny Fatoza Bab.
Floopy.
All right, thank you, Hayley.
Gora.
Yes.
Now it's Mandy's turn.
Clanky.
Oh.
So Mandy has actually a special one coming up.
Quaba Vimps Ziffo.
Yana. Brataplatz.
Here comes the best part. She had the option to become best friends with Amari. I think she's always had this, but I didn't act on him. Now, this does not mean that they're in a pact, but it does give her a better chance of staying in the house. So we will see how this works out for her. So in a moment, Amari and Boston will vote to evict. Hayley and Mandy as nominees cannot vote. And as head of household, Dwayne can only vote in the event of a tie. So we will start with Amari.
Oh, Jorib.
Yeah, so I have no idea where everyone stands in the house. I mean, I believe Amari's best friends with both Hayley and Mandy, so it might be a tough one. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's see how he would vote. Alright, so it looks like he was not best friends with Hayley at all, and that... I don't even think he'd have to become best friends with Mandy for this to work. So it looks like that's one vote to evict Hayley. Thank you, Amari. Next is Boston. Boston and Hayley. I definitely know that Boston, Hayley, and Mandy are all best friends with each other. However, Hayley was the last person he was really good friends with, so it might be a little bit stronger with her. And Mandy was, I mean. So let's see how Boston would vote. Looks like that's... Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. She has a little bit of a black line right there compared to Hayley. Alright, so I compared other relationships to see if, like, that was, like, an actual glitch on the screen or not. But it looks like it's not, and so that looks like that'd be one vote to evict Mandy, which means we have a tie yet again, which means Dwayne has some dirty actions to do. So I'm going to have Boston return to his seat, and we're going to let the house guests know. Alright, so the votes are in, and you have yet again one more tie. There's one vote to evict Mandy, and there's one vote to evict Hayley. So, Dwayne, as head of household, you will have to break the tie. And yell at the evicted house guest. He's been waiting for this moment. Alright. Oh, goodness. So, looks like Dwayne would vote to evict Mandy. So there you have it. Mandy, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Rush. Yeah. Loxa.
She wanted to do that all day, apparently.
Pogamoiva. Chimna.
Loxa.
Yamwana fish. Shamagra Gorbane. Blispa Lafen.
I really thought Mandy was gonna make it. I even thought she was gonna win this one. But Boston had to ruin it. Boston's relationship with her just messed everything up. Here goes Mandy out of the house. Oh, this isn't fair. There you go. Mandy is officially evicted from the Big Brother house. But unfortunately, we have to keep moving on, and it's time for the Head of Household competition. So let's head over to the competition room right now. Alright, so welcome to the Head of Household competition. So, it's going to be, this is something I've been trying to have set up for weeks now. But for some reason in the game, there's no way to damage an object using a cheat. There's only a way to make an object dirty, which is why we've been doing the cleaning competition. But lately in the game, I have been collecting all of the broken items in the house, so that way we would have enough to make a competition, a fair competition. So, I actually have 5 broken toilets, but I only needed 3 right now. So for this competition, each sim's going to have to repair the toilet in front of them. Part of the competition, though, includes cleaning up the mess that came with it. So if there happens to be a puddle, they're gonna have to clean up that puddle. And every time, which is a weird thing from The Sims 4 that they added, but every time a sim repairs an object, they have some of the parts sitting on the ground. So they have to get rid of that too. And then they sit down. So for this round, the last sim to do so is eliminated from the competition, and then we move on to round 2. Alright, so it's pretty simple. And this competition begins in 3, 2, 1. So this is cool because in the game, their skill bar has nothing to do with how fast they're repairing. And again, Dwayne can't compete in this competition because he's the outgoing head of household. However, whoever's the head of household this week gets to compete in the last competition. So everyone's in. Ooh. Oh, what's she doing? Where's Amari going? Mari! No! Mari! Oh, goodness! Oh, Amari got eliminated from this competition. So now it's between Hayley and Boston. I'm sorry, Amari. You didn't get it this time. Let's move on to round 2. Alright, so it's the same idea for the second round, only now there's electronics involved. So we're gonna see who wins this head of household competition in 3, 2, 1. It's a good thing I erased her mood, because unfortunately, well, that's a weird statement to say. In this series, the goal is to make sure my Sims don't die. So, I'm trying my best to make sure no one gets electrocuted. Ooh, no puddles so far. I love how Hayley's doing this in her dress, though. Feminism right there. Who's it going to be? Okay. Oh, I forgot about bases, so they both do the same thing. Oh my god, I think it's gonna be Hayley! Oh my goodness! Ah! Yes! It's Hayley! Hayley is the head of household. Congratulations, Hayley! You are the head of household for this week, and we'll have to choose 2 nominees for Eviction. Oh, this is so exciting! Ah, she's won twice now. She's the first time to win the head of household more than once. I'm so happy for you. So we're gonna figure out who she's gonna nominate in just a moment. So it looks like Boston's like the veto competition winner. He wins all the vetoes.
Flish? Hando.
Oh. Fetish.
Fetish?
Clefete Brenitu.
I'm gonna compliment someone. Well, he's right.
Sibawum.
Oh! I love that gas. It's my favorite. Alright, this is the view from the balcony.
Huh?
Ah. Dom Sabuna. Arps. Aga Aga.
Zerpa! Oh, they are friends now, aren't they? Yes! He's a quill. Oh, look at that!
Floopy.
Oh, Polino. Hey, shoot.
Noi. Fras Bobsel? Chichi? Hish Pipsalagoose?
There we go.
Vinia Quar. Jabbar?
Planar.
Clanar.
Oh, Jarvin Decor.
Learn it.
The way Dwayne just reacted, it was like the fist punch him in the face. He's like, ah!
Nar? Vedish.
Yibs.
Ah.
Shalim. He's Beniba Whelm. Pator.
Yeah, so if you notice, there's only 4 chairs left in front of the pool. Oh, it's so sad. They started off with 8, then it came down to 5, then it came down to 4, then it went back to 5 again, then it went back to 4 again, and it's just gonna get smaller from now on. And look at this thing. This room is so empty now. There's only enough, they don't need a giant table anymore. They can also have a small one over here. These are the final 4, everybody. The official final 4. Really, guys? I just fixed one of these for you. Oh, so now with the update, you can actually hire a repairman now. Finally! Like, that was something that came with the game from Sims 1, and did away with that. But I'm so glad they got it back in the game with this new patch that just came out. But I need to take care of this my way, because you never know when you're going to need a repair competition. So while Amari cleans that up, I'm going to have everyone come into the dining room for the eviction ceremony. Here they all come. Just waiting on Boston. Here he is.
Shunig?
Alright.
Uh-huh.
So, it is the nomination ceremony. And let's see who Hayley, the head of household, would choose to nominate. She is no longer in a pact with any of these Sims, so she gets to make her own decisions. Okay, so yeah, so there are no more alliances. We have one pact, one full pact, and that's between Amari and Boston. But there are no more alliances because the last alliance was between Boston, Amari, Mandy, and Dylan. And since Boston and Amari are in a pact, they can't be in an alliance anymore. Well, they can't be in that alliance anymore, and mainly because Mandy and Dylan have been evicted. So, that being said, we can look at see who's in an alliance with Hayley. So let's see how Hayley would choose. Okay, guys. Hayley and Amari never had a pact, never had an alliance. But they're good friends now. So technically they are in an alliance. It's an alliance of 2 people, so no matter what Amari wants, he can't really help her choose her nominations, except for the fact that she would choose not to nominate him. Do you see what's happening here? So for the first time, guys, oh my god, for the first time this season, this would force Hayley to nominate not just Dwayne, but Boston. Oh my god. Well, yeah. It's a weird situation where even though she's best friends with Boston, she's no longer in that pact anymore. So therefore, that can't really change anything. So technically, even though Amari's relationship is weaker than his, she has to put him up on the block because she's in an alliance with Amari. Oh my god, there's a loophole! I just created my own loophole! That's so crazy, but yeah, that's the case. I mean, because I could just leave it so that because she has a higher relationship with Boston, then she would have to choose. So, once you leave the house, your alliance and pact is over, unless you're in a romantic relationship. So, when Mandy and everyone else votes to choose whoever who's going to win the Big Brother game, they're going to base it on their relationship, not by their alliance or pact status. So just that's one little thing you have to keep in mind. But while they're in the house, they still go by their pact and alliance status. And alliances are trump anything except for pacts. And Hayley and Boston are no longer in a pact. So regardless of the relationship, Amari's relationship with Hayley trumps theirs with Boston. So Hayley, I know it's all complicated, but she nominates Boston and Dwayne for eviction. So you know what to do, Hayley. Especially you. You have experience doing this.
Uh-huh. Clevite benu sublurf. Gibarau. Divawis. Varpasa mesplima. Docky.
Brimble? Situ. Huh? Kofa? Huh?
Oh.
Yakala Bretno.
Dwayne did not like that.
Keepoy.
Dwayne is the first person to be like, no, you need
Abilova
to
Breezu.
sit down. Everyone else is like, ha, you yelled at me.
Samsomog.
Oh my god. Well, there you have it, though. Your two nominees for this week are Dwayne
Descos?
and Boston.
The fool.
Oh my god.
Fiend
So we will have our
play.
veto competition on Sunday where we go to the spa. So it's going to be another interesting day. And then next Thursday begins our three-part finale. So we're going to have our head of household competition divided up into 3 parts. Part 1 will be on Thursday, and parts 2 and 3 will be on Sunday, where we also announce the winner of Big Brother Sims.
Abimi Shrozes. New
Can't wait to see you on Sunday.
Befite Shamagra.
The nomination ceremony is adjourned, and Hayley has nominated Dwayne and Boston for eviction. Let me know in the comments whom you think the power of veto will save, and see the results on Sunday. If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe. I make a new episode for this LP on Sundays and Thursdays. Be sure to catch my new Sims 4 Legacy LP based loosely on me called The Viola Legacy. And as always, thanks for watching.